Wait.
We're doing great,
Oh,
guys. Don't worry about it.
Christina.
He has arrived.
are we fine? 'Cause
I'm gonna put a little something in important in business suit. Please check it really quickly.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Okay, everybody's like checking.
Uh-oh.
because this live was not on the it's not on the calendar in the thing. So I was like, oh no, I'm fine. I got until 6 o'clock. And then I was like, oh, I got on TikTok and I saw all your faces without mine in there. And I was like, oh, hey. I think I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I told you she forgot. I told you she forgot.
I was
Since
like,
I do not
whoa.
see anything in important business suit, but it may have been the thing
Yeah.
that Christina was just looking at for me.
Website team is where you put it.
Yep. Just discovered that.
So it's the wrong thread. But
Fine. It's fine. Everything is.
It's definitely in the agenda. I just saw it.
It's absolutely there. The whole bottom half of it is that.
Yes.
I literally
Yes.
wrote it 10 minutes before this.
Yes, I was there. I can vouch for Doc.
That's
I was
cool.
there.
That's cool.
Correct.
It's in the
last
proper
half.
place. It's in the proper place now.
All right. Now,
I'm just blind then, I guess. Don't worry.
nobody mind us. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're just
Hey, absolutely.
We are fine.
No
Everything is
attention
fine.
to the admin team behind the
Everything
curtain.
is fine.
No attention. Okay. Nothing is happening.
Don't look. Don't look.
Whoa.
if all of you were sitting there wondering how the hell do any of these women get anything done, like how does the blog get done? Exactly.
Can't breathe. Find ourselves asking the same questions.
hey, we've done 36 weeks of it done.
Okay, are we ready for the first song?
We're ready for the first song. Let's
Okay,
go for
here we
it.
go.
Hit it. Hit
Here
it.
we go. JK. JK's dead. Okay, here's JK. Second song in honor.
Yeah, JK. I'm gonna put JK up.
JK.
I'm watching the video on your behalf.
Oh, you're so kind. I just love how Lisa's making him dance. You're getting the dance.
Oh, I know what I can. Hold on. Can you see that?
I love him. Okay, we get to this part. This man. Okay. I got that last. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, JK.
Jung Cookie.
Happy birthday, JK.
Jung Cookie.
We love our golden maknae.
Yes.
Today, Adi's birthday, yes or no, becomes the 12th US iTunes top #1 song for Jung Kook on his
Yay!
Yay.
Just out here breaking records.
Just
Big name.
makes
know.
it look
He would
easy.
give him the double thumbs up right now.
Yep, makes it look easy.
Yep.
Because it's Jung Kook.
Yeah.
He does. Look at this picture. This is one of the ones that they released last night.
I know, those are so good.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
So good.
This is on their the Twitter account, the Burns Unofficial. I thought it was so.
That's one of the ones they dropped too. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, look at how good he is. Oh my god.
Oh. Yeah,
JK.
he did post a birthday message on Weverse. Yes, he did.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about all the birthday stuff later.
We will. We will be touching on that later. But we're just real quick before we move on. Can anybody believe that he's 27 years old?
No, he's not. He's like 22.
Just like me. I'm 25 every year.
And the 80s were like 25 years ago or something.
The 80s were just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
1995 was like 15 years ago, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Mhm.
Kind of, yeah.
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 Somebody just put no over my mouth. I don't know what that means.
No. Who just did that? You did that to yourself?
No, I didn't even touch the phone.
Oh.
Are you using a filter or something?
No.
Oh, somebody sent it to her, I think. I think it's
Yeah,
one of
somebody
those
sent it to me
things.
probably because I was feeding my face.
I got you.
Ah.
Now it's
But
just
literally
feeding us.
the word no just went right, see, right on top of my mouth.
It's doing it for other words too.
It's saying yes as
How
well.
amusing! How amusing that is.
That's
Yes,
kind
no
of fun.
How cute is
That's
that?
fun.
Who did
That's
that?
cute. That's fun. That's adorable.
It is adorable.
Yeah.
Connie's been 18, 50 years now, so
I know. No, that's fair.
Yeah, that's,
That's also fair. I mean, it's fine
That's
because
fair.
Yoongi's been 30 years old for 10 years. So
But also, he'll tell you he's like 17 at heart. So
and they were
Yeah.
roommates for what,
Yeah.
17 years?
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you and Namjoon have known each other for
84 years. Him and Namjoon know each other for.
84 years.
84 years.
Yep.
So you know what? Time is a soup.
It's been
It
84
really
years.
is. But you know what time isn't a soup, Doc? Why don't you tell us
And
what
where
time
are
is not a
forks?
soup?
What is not a soup where wibbly wobbly timely wimey stuff is concerned? John Kook comes home in 46 days.
Amazing. I gotta turn my fan off. Hold
That's
on.
so exciting.
Yeah.
See all that JK standing, all that JK got her hormones going.
Yeah,
Her-
it did. It kicked them back into gear. They're like, maybe I'm not dead yet. Okay. Okay.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
oh, and my turn. My
Your
turn.
turn.
Oh yeah.
All right, everyone, let me click the link so I don't forget where we are. As you may know, because we talk about it every week, we do have a Patreon. If you would like to support the project, which goes towards the cost of running the project, you can subscribe to us via Patreon for $3, $5, or $10 a month. Each level comes with some unique perks that you can read about on the Patreon website. We are aware that for whatever reason, if you search for us on Patreon, you can't find us, but you can either find it at patreon.com/armyproject529 or go to our website, armyproject529.com, and there's a big purple button in the top right corner. And any of those will take you there. So yeah, we appreciate everybody who has subscribed already. I'm going to read the names of the people who subscribed since the beginning of last month.
Nice.
Which includes Jennifer, Audrey, Chatty, Tammy, Angie, Donna, and Tracy. Thank you guys very much. And thanks to all the
Thank
previous supporters as well.
you.
Movie clap.
It truly takes some stress off of us with stuff that we were paying for previously.
Yes.
Thank you. That's awesome.
I only clap in JK now.
Same.
You tiny claps.
I was at the football game Friday night going,
That's more fun.
You gotta do one of these.
And you gotta know.
I got another
Nothing says Oklahoma football like a little golf clap.
It was kind of a goal game.
Let's
That's
go
cute.
football.
Let's go.
Okay. I think
Let's go sports ball.
Let's go sports ball.
That's how you do it, right?
Sports teams.
Yeah.
Ah, look at
I
this
think
one. I
I-
just opened this.
Aww.
Telling me no continually.
Yeah. That's cute. Look at him.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
That's so cute.
Yay,
Oh my
sports. Go sports.
Yes.
Go all the teams.
Go
I
all
think Christina is next.
Yeah, Christina, you should do this next one.
All right. So we have, as always, we're constantly designing new merch that helps support the project. And so recently we added license plate frames, US only, and we have a couple people that are repping 529 on the road, which is really cool. Appreciate
Me,
it.
mine went on today. Sean put it on today.
Oh, nice, nice.
That was in response to a direct request. Actually,
Yes.
the license plate frames was a direct request, I believe, from our Violet VIPs from
Yes.
Patreon.
That's really cool. So, and we always are in the mode of, you know, give us your ideas. And so if you have ideas for something that you'd like to see, we'll always get it to us and we'll see what we can do. But phone cases are up and those are really fun, which I still need to get one. Okay, it'll go on the list. I'll buy it.
I need one too.
Yeah. And then, of course, our Y2JK design, the most recent in our retro series, is up and popping. People love it. So, yeah, it is. It's popping. I love that shirt.
Yep.
So,
I do too. I'm gonna have to get one for myself eventually.
yeah. Oh, nice. Pamela ordered her license plate. And just as a reminder, the proceeds for any merch that we sell go to supporting the project as well. So,
Yep.
we definitely appreciate you.
Every week we have to send Katie a message, and I say, Katie, did I order such and such? And so, because I never can remember what I ordered. So the other day she sent me a printout of everything that I've ordered.
All this for chaos, and you guys enjoyed
Here's the
it.
thing. I did not trust myself. So she was like, did I order this already? And I was like, here's what you have ordered. I don't see it, but I'll let you double check me.
Yep. National debt. National debt. Love it.
None of this comes free, y'all. None of this chaos comes for free. So thanks for
Yeah.
Just start comedy. That's it. That's free.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So is this checked already? Am I good to open these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe just take a peek.
Because it
Maybe
wasn't.
peak. Maybe peak.
Okay, so I have
was
birthday
like-
presents from the team that arrived a day or two ago, and I have been very good and not open them yet. So I'm going to open them now.
Yes. Katie's birthday was last
Because
week.
it was the maknae's birthday.
Magnate's birthday
The maknae's
week.
birthday.
Today on BTS's maknae's birthday, she is opening her gifts.
Yes.
As JK would want.
I swear that we planned that.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
We planned her birth around JK's birthday.
Here's the thing. Here's my current mouse
Yay.
pad. This
Look
is a
at
free
her.
mouse pad from a carpet manufacturer that I got like 5 years ago.
Upgrade.
Upgraded.
Yay!
Show it
Upgrade!
Sweet ass wrist support.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aw.
Okay.
Katie
Just because I don't want to take up too much time, I'll go quickly.
Katie is a sucker for soft pastel. Yes. Direct hit.
So,
She's artfully opening that off of camera. That's really cool.
Blanket that my mother-in-law got at breast cancer treatment. She's fine now, by the way.
Yay.
yay!
Oh, she said she wanted something
Oh.
snuggly and pretty. Yay.
Guys,
That's really
Oh, that's a nice one.
I love it.
so warm.
It looks even better than the picture.
Yeah.
I like it. Yay.
Now you can wrap
Katie.
yourself in our love.
Yes. And yes, that's, by the way, we don't sell stuff with the official logos and such on it for legal
That way
reasons.
lies a lawsuit.
But sometimes we'll give it to each other for free as gifts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
don't be upset that we don't sell this on the website. It's because we don't want to get the pantsuit off us.
Do you want to say hello?
Because Hive has a stack of lawsuits right now this big, and we don't want to get put anywhere in that stack.
Do not get, they are, don't get in the way right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Well, while we're at it, we might as well go after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully
we've
they're
got
not in a place where it's like, you know what, I'm
lawsuits
really mad. I'm just going to sue everybody.
Yeah, just sue everyone.
Thank you
Right. Oh, good.
guys.
You're
Welcome.
Yay!
Hey.
Happy
That's close to you.
And
birthday!
it will be out of frame, but it will be physically present on me.
Nice. All right. Oh, looks like I'm next, huh?
Yep.
All right. Run Jin. Oh my gosh. Okay. Watching him yelling in triumph over beating some 11-year-old kids on some video games is not what I thought I needed in my life, but
Pure joy.
everybody needs it
Pure
in
joy.
their life right now because it was fantastic.
It was amazing.
Episode 4 that was episode 3. Episode 4 is going to be out on Tuesday, and it's the Water Games episode. And there is a member of TXT who will be there, right?
Yep.
TXT? Okay.
And it makes more sense now because
Dungeon.
his solo song came out today.
Yes.
Yes, it did. He's got his very own OST now.
Yep. The
Yep.
song is called Boyfriend. And I know we don't normally talk about other groups, but several of us enjoy TXT at a minimum. Yeonjun's great. So yeah, he just had a solo song come out today. So now it makes total sense why he was on
Why he
Dungeon.
would be, why he would be
I was
there.
sad that I missed Wednesday night because I wanted to just cackle about that episode because I was crazy about it.
Oh my
My
gosh.
favorite, I just have to say, my favorite part was when he said, "My mom loves you."
Oh, my mom's a fan.
My mom's a fan.
My mom's a fan.
Yeah. My mom
Because
is
it's like
a
shit
fan.
all.
No, I think he filed it away from
My
her.
mom's a
And,
fan.
Like when he was at home, he just sat down on his couch and just kept hearing, "My mom's a fan. My mom's a
Yeah,
fan."
I mean, the level of word is scary.
He's like, I'm gonna need to pack that one away for therapy.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
That's more to
Put that in a
unpack
tiny box for later.
Yep.
later. Definite
also-
unpacking was done off of that comment because, come on, my
Yeah,
mom is a fan.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that was amazing.
hey,
It's true though. It's valid.
it's true. But if you would like to join our Friday watch party on September 6th at 9 Eastern, you can watch the next Runjin episode 4 with us. It's more fun with a Barahe buddy, and it's even more fun with lots of Barahe buddies. So that's a good one. And then his Feel Soul Good campaign for Soul Tourism. The episode number 1 Love came out Thursday, and it's adorable. And
It
Jin,
was
Adorable.
So
Jin
cute.
I mean, do we
Very
really point that Jin looks good? I mean, it's
He looks so good. It's stupid.
It's so Jin coded. Everything is pink.
It's a given.
yeah, yes. And so there's a short release tomorrow, the 2nd of September, which is Monday, and then episode 2, 5th of September, which is Thursday. I see, and then episode 3, the 12th of September. So it's like a bunch of different releases for that. Do we have people on TikTok that are following that? I wonder. I get when on the Bird app, I get the episodes sent, like the reminders sent. But
Various people that I follow that always post.
right,
Like, I see various people posting new things that come out. I've seen his first short on TikTok. I know I have.
yeah. So well, then we can be the reminder. So we've got those episodes coming up, and just a whole lot of Jin content because
He's so cute.
he's working. I mean, the man. I don't, yeah, I don't know
so
how
good.
things
Like,
he's doing.
I don't know why his 24-hour day is like 17 times longer than the rest of us.
He could give us some hours.
Somehow
That would be amazing.
it's just like I don't know how
He's
his-
busy. He's booked and busy.
No,
He
he
is just
completely is.
working hard.
Make sure you guys are tippy tapping the screen, please.
At least he's doing stuff that he enjoys. Because can you imagine getting paid to do all the fun stuff that you enjoy, like harassing children? That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I was just telling my husband about it. And he goes, well, you got to put the school children in their place.
Laugh.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do have to put them in their place. Yep.
I mean,
That laugh will stay with me
Yes.
forever.
He just like
It's his- It's his villain arc laugh.
yes.
Yes.
When the kids were so mad when they got sent home.
It's like, that's what life is, children. Life is cruel.
Yep.
Yeah. Life is brutal. Life is brutal. And you have to go home.
Life is brutal and
Like, your
cold.
moms are waiting for you, and they're like, no, they're not.
Yeah,
Your
mom's a
mom,
fan.
for my fans, are waiting for you.
My mom loves your album.
He was very good. He was very good. So yeah, so more fun Jin stuff to come. So there you go.
That's amazing.
Next up, the hot topic of today, friends. I mean, it was starting to be a hot topic, what, yesterday? Day before yesterday? Just yesterday, right? Or was it the day before yesterday?
Can't keep track.
Some tweets on the Bird app coming out. We had a little tweet from Miss Megan Thee Stallion. Just a little horse emoji and then a purple heart. And of course, and then the side eye looking at it. And of course, all of Army went, meh.
Purple heart.
What's that? Tap, tap, tap. Hey, what's that about? And so, of course, everybody was going crazy, like, there's gonna be a collab, BTS. And so, like, almost 24 hours later, we got another update. This time, it was from BTS's official Twitter account. They extended the emojis, and so it had a little hedgehog, and then in parentheses, it had a koala. So immediately we were like, okay, it's Namjoon up in this bitch.
Yeah.
So, but there was
Some of us were clowns, but that's okay.
Well, no, I mean, the hedgehog was a little confusing at first. There was some speculation about
there is a Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out this year. So
Yes.
I really thought it was going to be a Sonic OST song.
So it would not have been outside the realm of
I was wrong.
possibility.
It's fine.
However, we did eventually some armies did remember and uncovered that they've used the hedgehog emoji for Namjoon before, particularly when his hair is short. And then the memes were memeing, you guys. The memes were memeing. Namjoon with the hedgehog.
Meaning beautifully is what they were.
So then we realized, okay, it's this collab between Meg and Namjoon. And so then we were like, okay, well, we don't know when this is going to happen. But then today, my friends, we got this lovely image. That Megan, I believe Megan posted it first, right?
Yeah.
I think Megan has posted both of the teasers first.
Yes. So, and she said it releases Friday.
Which makes sense because it sounds like it's her song featuring RM. So it makes
Her
sense.
song featuring RM, which makes sense. Obviously, we've discussed ad nauseum how BTS trades collabs. And of course, she collabed with them on Butter way back in the Yonday of 2021. So it took a little while, but here we are on the return collab. And I think Doc discovered, she had said somewhere, I think it was Doc you discovered, she had said somewhere that she wanted to put it on her album, but
it was a while ago. She was talking about her album, and she said that there was a collab, an amazing collab that she had originally planned to put on the album, but the person she collabed with had contacted her and asked her to hold it until later. And so now, obviously, it's quite speculative that there's a real high possibility it was this guy.
Because her album came out the same day as Muse, so it could have been.
Yeah. So it seems pretty likely.
Okay.
Yeah, that they would not have wanted to release that song the same day that Muse came out.
But also, it's actually kind of working out well because now JK has had some exciting stuff come out right around his birthday. He had the Golden Moments exhibit and his movie. And now RM has something cool coming out around his birthday. So I'm like, is this gonna continue? Could we maybe, just total clown, I have no reason to believe this except my own crazy head. Are we gonna get Tae's second album?
For his birthday? Lisa's losing it. Lisa can't breathe. Breathe, Lisa. Emergency. Lisa's losing it.
The trigger.
I'm still holding on to
Lisa's
my
losing it.
How dare you?
Okay, so the West was a preview for Muse, and Friends was a preview for his second album.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking,
Who knows? It's a mystery.
Okay, we're gonna block that out.
Points your red.
Nope, we're not gonna talk about that.
hey, you know what's great about the fact that we're not in the same place? You guys can't actually reach over and just smack me when I say these things.
Yeah.
Well, in 11 days, we're going to be able to smack you, so be careful.
I didn't remember. But then Lisa laid down just a little bit, but slow down.
Doc will protect me. She's
You need my
feisty.
emotional support, Yantan.
Yeah. All right, sorry. I derailed this a little bit, but
Anyway, go back to Namjoon.
Breathe.
Maybe they'll announce Jimin's documentary for his birthday.
Shut up, Katie.
Stop it!
Katie, stop.
We're gonna need you to stop right now.
Stop it.
All right, so this fucking teaser image.
Damn it.
This fucking
They're
teaser
gonna-
image is
We're
animated.
gonna get revenge when we're in Kansas City, just so you know. We're gonna get revenge for that.
So we have been speculating.
Black blanket.
I'm trying.
Back to RM. Back to RM.
Trying to focus.
Speculation.
Do we think we're gonna get an MV? And if so, do we think it's gonna be animated?
Yes.
Maybe.
I do, because one of the directors of a music video, I'll have to find it, but I saw the tweet just a couple hours ago, was tweeting about the collab.
I think it's at
Nice.
least partially animated based on the poster.
Based
I
on the
think-
poster, yes.
At least a part of it.
Because he couldn't be there if they filmed if she was going to do it after he was gone, so they had to figure out a way to do it, and animation makes sense.
Well, and also she likes
I'm gonna
anime.
need
I
my
was reading
emotional
about it
support
last night.
page
She
blanket.
likes
I'm gonna
anime.
need my blanket now.
So it wouldn't
Yeah,
surprise,
I
but it would be
think
kind of cool if it was like a blend of live action and anime. But I'll take whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
I mean,
know.
the teaser image is
What you forced me to do now.
Everybody
She needs a
check her
blanket.
Emotional support blanket.
Emotional support blanket.
Oh my goodness.
I need to give me like a Hobie emotional support blanket, so I have one.
The
too.
people in the comments think it might be a combo where RM is animated, Megan may not be.
The
Oh,
live
like a
action
little,
part may
My
just be
Universe?
Megan
That makes
because
sense.
Mm-hmm.
he probably didn't have time to film something before.
No, he was so busy.
So maybe
He was
the animated
filming.
part is him or the both of them, and she's maybe live action. That's kind of my thought process.
Yeah, or maybe they start both animated and then she pops out into real life or something. You know what I mean? Like there could
Yeah.
be. I'm thinking of all those cool 80s kids movies where they mix live action and animation now.
Yeah, yeah. That was really
No
cool.
time.
So needless to say, we're really fucking excited about this, y'all.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel? I mean, Bird App's been losing its mind.
Yeah.
Ready.
You know what though? It's been fun because we needed a little shot of some good stuff because get excited.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we've had any new music from them recently,
I
so
was
we
going
were.
to say, it's
getting
not like they've released anything else to keep us entertained.
You know what though? You know what's fun about this is Namjoon winning that award from for the Lost music video.
Yes.
Means that he's kind of on everybody's mind at the moment, and so collab with a really big Western artist to be able to push this out even further for Namjoon Love is like the timing of it is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
hoping.
it's really nice that once again, Bangtan has broken their relative silence.
Right.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I think the timing of it is
because
really
they haven't
cool.
done anything. In the last 6 months, they have been so silent.
It's so
Right.
quiet. The relative silence has been.
Oh my god.
Before we move on to our next segment, we've had a couple people ask, and I think it's important that we do it now. We've had a couple people ask for a brief explanation of what AP529 is, because I think we have some new people here with us tonight.
Oh, okay.
Start this. So primarily, we are a fan base for adult fans of BTS. We have a lot of things we do. We do lives twice a week. We have a Discord server. We have a blog that we put out once a week where we are going through all of the BTS content in order from debut to now. We're currently on Map of the Soul 7 on the blog. The 529 is because we thought we were going to be bored while they were enlisted. So we decided to come up with this project because there's
So
529 days between January 1st of this year and Festa next year. Little did we know, but you know what, by the time we realized what idiots we were too far in it.
It was too far gone. Yep.
And yes, we're always like this. Did I miss anything? We do meetups. We have a meetup in Kansas City in a couple of weeks. We are doing a tour to South Korea next year in collaboration with another creator. What did I miss, guys? We have merch. We design ourselves.
The biggest thing is the blog and the community. Those are our two big cornerstones. Is the content that we put on our website, on our blog, Aside from the weekly exploration of the discography, we also do other blogs. We have our wonderful volunteers who help us. Leslie does Ask AP529, where she answers questions. And all of us have guest blogged, I think, at some point or another. Patricia has been writing a blog that's coming soon about Carl Jung and the Map of the Soul. Yeah, we all do lots of things. And then we, of course, have our wonderful Discord community and our social media peeps. Those are the two things that we have.
I was told to red card somebody, so I don't know what was said, but I missed it.
Just go ahead and cleanse the chat with a red card.
Yeah,
It's all good.
Red card.
For the chat, it's fine. It's fine.
We have red cards and yellow cards in this community.
So that's us in a nutshell. And since Katie briefly mentioned it, go for it, Steph.
Yeah, you're up, Steph. Go for it. It's lovely. It's beautiful.
Okay, so as I announced this morning on TikTok, we are going, or some of us, or we're going to try to go to South Korea. In partnership with Noona's Noonchi, who does tours of all different, she does K-drama tours and BTS tours, and she has invited us to come along. And so she has given us her September 23rd through the 30th trip next year. And so we are going to try to fill that up. We can have up to 20 people, minimum of 15. You have to have at least 15 people, maximum of 20. 7 nights, 8 days in 4-star hotels, because we don't do anything, not
Half-assed.
Yeah, we don't do anything half-assed. All your food, we're traveling around in a VIP bus, kind of like what the celebrities use over there. We're going all over South Korea. We're going places that are really important to BTS, or some places that things have taken place there that I'm not allowed to talk about at this point. But you won't want to miss it. It's going to be really, really cool. We're going to have a tour guide. So here's my thing. Like, I've always wanted to go. I was a little nervous about trying to figure out how to do it on my own because I don't speak the language. I can't read the language. I don't want to have to try to be figuring out public transportation and all that. For someone like me, this is perfect. I literally just walk out of the hotel, get on a bus, and it takes me where I need to go, and they talk for me. So if you can join us, that would be amazing. The website is, okay, should I say the website or should I just have them go to it's long.
That's way too long.
Way too long.
Oh, let me put it on the links page. I forgot to do that. Hang on.
Okay, so she's going to add that to our links page on our armyproject529.com website. If you're interested, all the information is there. So here's what's nice about it. This is what Noona's Noonchi does. This is what she has a whole team that does this. They are professionals at it. And she's got some experiences because of some connections that she's got over there. And she's from there. Some things that a lot of people would never get to do. So she can answer all your questions. You need anything, ask her team. We know nothing. We're just helping. We're just filling the group. So
basically, it's not your run-of-the-mill tour, guys. That's what.
Wow.
No. And this is.
That's what the bottom line is.
Yeah.
So
she is experienced. She has a team that helps run this. This is not her first rodeo.
No.
So that's why we partnered with somebody who has experience doing this.
Okay, Rachel, your question, between the single occupancy and double occupancy. Yes. I mean, you can either you can travel by yourself and absolutely get a roommate. So you can get kind of the pay cut on that. So what we did is Katie has created a thread in our Discord just for this trip. So if you're interested in going and you want to chat about it, or you want to find a possible roommate to connect, to share a room with, go to that Discord and start chatting. That's what we did for Kansas City, and it worked out perfectly. So we're going to do that again for this. So if you're interested in going, you want to chat it up, tell people you're going, make plans, not hotels, like airlines, stuff like that, go to that thread. And if we can fill this one up and we do it, then we can she said, we're welcome to do more in the future. So.
And I can't remember if you mentioned it, Steph, but the registration fee does include basically everything except for airfare.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are to keep in mind.
There's been some confusion. Well, people have signed up already. When you do go to sign up, you can have two options. You can either pay half now and half in 3 months, or you can pay the full amount now. So those are you can do.
There is an option.
A split payment plan for it.
I would
My
say
JK, the hotel is everything's included, and that
everything is
except for airfare.
included except airfare, and then your transportation from the airport to the hotel. Once you get to the hotel, you get on the bus, and the bus takes you to all the hotels, and food's included, and all the activities are included.
We'll be going to some cafes that are important. And so that we're eating, like they have strategically planned every single part of it. Like even where we eat our food will be very heavily dependent upon BTS lore and experiences and stuff like that. So you can basically be breathing the same air they have breathed, and walked in their path. I'll say that much.
So it's a no-brainer, guys. You basically show up and put clothes on, and they will push you into places that you want to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
They will take you.
It's going to take you to all kinds of primetime associated locations.
Okay, so serious question. What happens if BTS announces their tour during this trip? Somebody else asked me that this morning. I doubt they're going to be doing a tour in September of 2025 because that's only 3 months after they get back. So I don't think they have the time to be on a tour at that point. So I think we're in the clear for no tour at the same time. Although we could be in Korea when they announce it, which would be cool. But yeah. So
I mean, it's all kind of a roulette game, right? Like, we don't know. We don't have any more answers than you guys have in that regard either. So this is just an opportunity that you can decide if you want to join in on, or if you don't. If you want to, hedge your bets.
Yep.
Either way, it'll be fun.
Couple of questions in the comments. Yes, the cost is listed in USD.
Yep.
I just put the website link on our links page. So it's armyproject529.com/links, and there's a little South Korea tour section. Click that. There's an FAQ on the website that addresses a lot of the stuff we're seeing. So definitely encourage you to go over there. But the cost is round about $5,000. It's a little more if you want single occupancy. It's a little less if you want double occupancy. And again, that includes everything.
That's just average.
Yeah, that's around. There's two different prices depending on whether you have one or two people in the same room.
Yep.
And they do not assign you roommates, but if you, like Steph said, if you want to go to the Discord and find a roommate and sign up together. And somebody
I think we've got about 10 or 11 people signed up so far. So since somebody asked.
I saw that at least once. Okay, it's on the website. The link is there.
So that's it.
Okay.
And she will be with us soon in the next couple of weeks. Jeannie, who is Noona's Noonchi, she will be on a live with us in the next few weeks to talk about it. So more. You're next, Katie.
Oh, sorry, I was putting the web link on the website. I'm not good at doing this one because I haven't seen this yet.
Patricia,
You want me to take over?
Yeah.
Okay, because we saw it on the watch party, episode 5. Are you sure that it was the last episode in Jeju Island with Tay? And there's a lot to talk about in that one. I mean, that Jimin with a plaid shirt, it was a vision. It was a total vision.
Did he not look like a completely almost different? I mean, still beautiful, but he looked so different to me in that outfit.
Yeah.
That outfit was rude, is what it was.
Wait,
It was really rude.
Jimin in that plaid shirt.
That is a new Roman Empire.
It's a new level. Who told him?
It was a new level of rude.
That many buttons.
I do not, the bare face, all of it, and then every time he'd do his hair back, I was like,
And then he had the nerve to sit at that table looking like that and tell the other two, I wish I was handsome like you. Yes. I will jump through this TV screen and strangle you.
The same I scrumped in my living room. I was just like, sure.
yeah. That is basically the equivalent of sitting around with all your girlfriends and you are slightly, possibly a little bit like the largest one of the group, and one of them has the nerve to say, I need to go on a diet because I don't, you're just like, you mother.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
That's what it felt like.
Did you see him gobbling food in that place where they brought like two times the food and he kept eating? nonstop.
okay.
I was like, where does he put it? Like, where does he put it?
Nonstop the
And the
whole
other two were just, like,
episode,
watching
wanting to lose weight and not eating, and he just is a bottomless pit.
They're just
Yeah.
watching him in awe. They're
Yeah.
like, he's still going.
He had to have been like he was burning so many calories from all the choreo and stuff. That's what Sean said. He's like, he has to be
yeah.
dancing a lot right now because he goes, nobody can eat like that
He works out
all the time.
all the time, and it was right before he started going into doing all of the promotions for his album for Golden.
Yeah.
So-
And also, like Alice is saying in the comments, the whole discussion about the pink sausage or ham.
Oh, we
It was like, it was like,
Is our new dumpling?
Yeah, the dumpling. Yeah,
JK was going Hagem, you know,
Yeah.
with the chopsticks. Like,
The way
I'm gonna-
the way he went with those chopsticks, it was just like,
yeah,
Taehyung was like,
I mean-
that's a little
excessive. Yeah.
excessive, don't you think?
I mean, Jimin was standing up and leaving. Like, I don't want to be here.
oh my God, like arguing back and forth.
He was
ham,
ready to
pizza,
throw
things. You're like, hey, Jeff, what is this?
Yes.
Well,
Also, translation was a little off. I think they were actually saying spam. I think they were
Yeah,
actually
they were
thought
saying
it was
spam. Yeah.
not
If it
ham.
was spam or pink sausage. And then chapter 2 continues being about taking off their shirts, obviously. Not taking off their
Not
shirts.
just taking
Like,
off whipping the shirts.
yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna eat some beef stew shirtless because why not, you know?
At
And
that point, it was just actual torture.
yeah.
At that
Yeah.
point, it was like you're literally just standing there eating. Why did you need to take your shirt off?
I mean, the guy was hot. He's hot, and he probably is hot too. Anyway, also, the swim trunk, swap.
Yeah, they all swapped.
That was
This
yeah.
is
They
stuff.
swapped the swimming trunks they were wearing, like the one that the other one was
I
wearing.
didn't notice that.
So
Yeah,
that
I guess
was
I'll have
that
to
was
watch it again.
yeah.
I mean, for science, you're gonna have to watch
Campers
it.
at it.
And you might need to
Oh my
watch the
God.
previous episode so you can compare.
I can compare the
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can watch it
Research.
twice.
Research. Yes.
Tay took Tays and Tay took Jimin's. And so, like,
Yeah.
they rotated.
Jimin
We're
is
all
wearing
about
JK's.
research. Yes,
JK is
listen.
wearing V's. V is
Listen.
wearing Jimin's.
I scour the Bird app every morning for the best bits of information, but I have to dodge all these pictures from this episode that people are screenshotting and putting on my feed.
Why would you dodge that? There's what?
Because I'm
Ma'am,
trying to work.
there's no fucking reason to dodge that.
I'm trying to work.
You can watch for 5 minutes.
It's not work time.
It's 5
That's
or 10 minutes
leisure.
is fine.
You can spend 5 minutes looking at the pictures and salivating a little bit.
And you only
It's okay.
spend 5 minutes. Let's be
Everything's
so
okay.
for real. Let's be
5
so
minutes
for
turns
real.
into a
Oh,
5
fucking
minutes,
real.
and then before you know it, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you have another episode coming up.
Before we know it, Jin's album is out. It's already charting, and we're putting Christmas decorations up.
Yep.
Listen,
Yeah.
mine are still up from last year, so I'm good.
I barely got mine down. Barely. Okay, somebody was asking in the comments to explain why Jimin's nose would hurt by going underwater. Could someone explain? They said.
I mean, Doc's the Doc.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have you guys? Have you guys ever gone underwater and then gone flat on your back? The water like
Okay.
goes
Right up in your side.
Oh,
So it was when they went flat on their back, and then when JK did it, they said, "Why is it your nose burning?" And he's like, "Oh, it absolutely is. I'm just like pushing through the pain." So yeah, if you've ever gone into the water and you've gone flat on your back in the water, or tried to do like a backflip, it burns quite badly. when you do
Okay.
that angle.
That's why you
Wow.
usually see swimmers like blowing out, like if they don't have their noses plugged
Oh.
or covered. You
I
see them
avoid
blowing
That's
swimming
why-
at all costs.
that's
so.
why the synchronized swimmers wear that thing on their nose.
Yeah, because it literally like burns and you go backwards.
Can I just say how grateful I am to whoever built that Airbnb that they made it that part of that swimming pool a clear wall?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a gift to all of mankind.
It is.
That engineer, that designer architect, they deserve a raise.
Is there an award for architecture of something?
Yes, there are definitely awards for architecture.
Yeah.
Overall, give them like a Nobel Peace Prize.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think
Totally. We should present the nomination to the Swedish Academy for that.
And a Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anything cause more than watching them giggle?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. I
Only
actually
for-
firmly believe that if more people watched BTS just giggling,
Yep.
a lot
Totally.
of things
it was
would be
like the
solved.
best.
Yeah.
You had like
Eating and giggling.
You can
And
literally
betraying
have
each
the
other.
worst day ever and be super angry, and the minute you see them giggling, it's like
Yeah.
you're happy.
the whole horrible day goes down the drain because
Yeah.
it's fantastic to watch him.
Yeah, we need to remember that architecture firm, whoever they are, whoever did that house during our Solo Cup Awards next year.
Ah.
They're his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
The architect army didn't know they needed.
Yep.
The tanny for next year's tannies.
Yep, for the tanning.
I'm sure that Airbnb is probably sold out till 2030.
Oh yeah, 2030. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if they're worth their salt, they know what they've got on their hands now.
They knew. They knew before the show aired.
Yeah.
That is one thing we're trying to figure out. If we get enough people that go on the trip, we are talking about if there are enough people interested, maybe adding a couple of days on in Jeju. Just because my theory was, I only get to go over there probably one time in my whole life, and I've already paid the airfare, so I might as well, if possible, add a day or two to go see Jeju. But I don't know. We're looking into
It's
it.
confirmed on that.
Yeah, nothing's confirmed.
Maybe.
It's an idea if anybody's interested that is going on the trip. So
Can we go meet the dog that JK walked?
we will hunt it down.
I want to meet the dog.
Don't make it weird. That's all I ask.
Jimin finds
Oh,
random
he's so
cats. JK just takes random dogs on walks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I call him so he can walk mine? Anyway, okay. So episode 6 is coming out in the middle of the night on Wednesday. And I think the next one is Sapporo in Japan. I don't think we will get so much shirtless unless they go to a sauna.
Yeah, it's winter.
Who knows?
Winter.
Who knows? We're hoping, and we're watching it on Friday, the 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we will be there to watch along with Ranjin.
Yes.
So we'll get water sports or waterworks or whatever happens there. And Are You Sure in Sapporo.
That's
Yeah.
Which we saw.
So that's it.
It looks like there's going to be some skiing and or snowboarding, perhaps.
And ice skating without skates,
Yes.
probably. Ice skating without skates.
There were some fun sound effects.
Yeah. So that's going to be a watch.
And we've seen Jimin skipping through the snow, so that's funny.
If there is an excuse for that,
That's going to be so precious.
They will find a sauna just to do it.
Oh, they will.
I hope so. I hope so. All that is.
Or Jimin will walk into the hotel or the Airbnb where they're staying and casually take off his shirt for no reason whatsoever. So
they're inside if they have the thermostat.
To be
set
clear,
where
if I was like that, I would take my shirt off all the time too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So fully
I guess.
impressed with the skill set at which they rip those shirts off. Like they just grab the back collar and wham, no shirt.
Because they're used to quick changing during concerts.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's that whole
They gotta
technique.
dress really fast.
Although somebody in the watch
Well,
party,
most concert outfits are Velcroed for that.
yeah, that's what
summertime.
somebody said in the watch party, that maybe all the outfits they wear from now on have to wear Velcro, have to have Velcro on it
Just to be able to.
I mean,
so they can whip them out quickly. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think Katie's next.
Katie.
Katie.
I'm looking at it. I'm just making sure I am. We are talking about JK's documentary, which is coming out in a little over 2 weeks. I think it's the 18th.
Mhm.
Yes, it's coming out on the 18th. You should be able to buy tickets now. I think we've been able to buy tickets for about 10 days, maybe 14 days. I can't remember. Yeah, for a while. We don't know. I would guess maybe that they'll be adding dates on the end like they did with D-Day, but we don't know. Right now, there's a limited run. So if you want to go, definitely get a ticket for that run. And if you want to find people to go with, check out our Discord. We have a little local hangout section that's divided kind of by region, where you can go look for people in your area and yeah, hopefully go see the movie together because it's way more fun with friends. And, you know, get some food before or after, do something fun. We had a lot of people go get like Korean barbecue together. I got tacos with some people and that was a lot of fun. What else? Oh yeah, if your movie theater hasn't done any dates yet, call them and ask, because we had somebody find out that it was their local film festival, so they have to drive 3 hours away to go see it because that's the next movie theater that's showing it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't see dates, make sure you.
Yeah, if you don't see any dates yet, call and ask. They should be there now.
Yeah.
I got my tickets yesterday and I'm seeing it with Nikita in New York on Saturday.
And yeah, there are, if you want to give away freebies, you might get some freebies while you're there. I know I did it T-Day. What else could be fun? Yeah, there will definitely be some commemorative. I think there's a popcorn bucket and a drink cup, but like call the theater and ask, because last time they were sold out before even the first showing.
It disappeared.
I would hazard a guess that this would be.
Also, not all theaters are offering the
Yeah, I think only Regals have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Regal was the only one doing it for the last movie.
If you have an army bomb, bring it. A lot of people had army bombs at the April one. I mean,
Mine.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, people had army bombs at mine too, and it was a lot of fun. Some people lost their minds.
You said they lost their army bombs. I was like, how hard were they going?
No, like lost their minds. Like people were standing up and shaking those army bombs. Like,
Is this like the Nintendo Wii? You've got to get like a wrist strap.
Like a maraca.
And we know that JK's
Like a
JK
maraca.
bias
They were
fans
shaking.
are amazing, so they will be losing their
passionate.
shit. Yes.
They are passionate. Let's put it that
It'll be
way.
beautiful.
They were going maraca.
more passion,
More passion. More energy.
more passion.
It was the eyeliner. The eyeliner.
The eyeliner, yes. So I assume that's going to be a lot. I mean, I don't know how much. This is not a documentary in this. It's not the same thing as D-Day was. I don't know that this is going to be as much concert
There has
footage.
to be some there has to be some performance.
There have to be some
No, there's
performance
gonna be
stuff.
some performance, but he only had the one showcase as opposed to multiple tour dates like Yoongi did. So, and we don't know. And I think a lot of this JK probably shot himself because we know that he had cameras with him. And of course, he has Golden Closet films. So we don't know.
As long as we get the shower scene again, we will all be fine.
I mean, I think if we get the shower scene on a big screen, there's going to be a lot of people like fainting. I mean,
Army bombs
we're
will
going
be
to have
fun.
to call the medics here because a lot of JK fans are not going to be able to
By the way, somebody
survive that.
I
mentioned,
don't want to go to this movie and have to work, Stephanie. Please don't manifest.
Yes. Yes.
Doc's like, God damn it.
Clear. Poof.
You can use dynamite. Dynamite is exactly the rhythm.
Doc was sitting in her seat. Like, I don't see anything. I see nothing. They're fine.
It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
Everything is going to be fine.
Off that screen. If they pass out, best of luck to you.
They knew what they were signing up for.
She'll quietly call 911 in the background.
I mean, chapter 2 is not about taking off our clothes or shirts. Sorry.
Not mine. His.
Her name
Yes.
is
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Because your name is Jung Kook, Park Jae, Kim Taehyung,
Yeah.
Mom June.
Yeah.
You are one of those 4 people. Apparently, chapter 2 is very much about taking.
About taking off your shirt. Send the medics.
That's the other
Send the
3 on
medics.
notice, by the way. That's the other 3 on notice. by the way.
Rachel.
Oh,
Rachel's getting all incarnate already.
What happened here? What happened?
Yes, it will, Rachel, but we're not going to talk about that because we're not after dark. Rachel, applaud her. Don't egg her on.
I didn't see
I'm
that
cleaning
kind
my
of
eyes.
rating.
I
didn't
haven't
see
seen
kind of
that.
rating on the movie, you guys. I don't think we can expect that. So, yep.
Yep.
I mean, with the way chapter 2 played out, I'm putting nothing past nothing at this point.
Yeah. Well.
You guys crack me up. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Next. Moving on.
it's time for the week tea. Trying to make this happen.
Week tea.
No, I
And
gotta
you
work.
should have an actual jingle written and like play it and stuff. That'd be
No, I gotta workshop it.
workshop it. Yeah.
I don't really have.
We should
anything to
have the vocal line version and the rap version.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the
We
nose
all
flute
know
version.
Christina can nail
Yeah.
the rap version.
None of us can rap
Just
though,
rap.
so that'll be fun.
Excuse you.
We can try.
Did a wonderful
try.
rap about this fun.
Excuse me, but we've seen Christina rap about kitchen sponges, and
Yes, we have.
Okay.
You just
She's gonna do a
wait.
Yoongi version.
You just wait. Who in the comments is going to Kansas City? I will go head to head with you. I can rap M's verse in Forever. So
Okay, but
go ahead.
I'm ready. I'm ready to
you can't
watch.
expect me to remember
I'll
things
watch.
that happened on TikTok like months ago because I don't remember things that happened on TikTok yesterday. Okay.
I mean, valid.
It's fair. But we'll have,
Valid. That's fair. That's fair. Fair
we'll
enough.
have some fun. We'll have some fun. It's all good.
Okay.
We'll give you that one. Okay, so this
Week
week
tea.
This week tea was brought to us by the Korean Minister of Culture. Who
Huzzah!
made comments about how they should look into ways for musicians and other cultural icons to be exempted from military service or given an alternative path.
Womp womp womp.
Too late. Too little. Too late.
They have over there such fantastic timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we raised this question before, so who knows if it will actually even get any traction?
But
It's-
the audacity to make that comment, like right
I
now.
mean,
Yeah.
Now of all times,
When they're
feels like they
halfway
know
through the service.
the room very well.
no. It is kind of crazy. No, we do not all live in Missouri.
Oh no, somebody's asking what is happening in Kansas City because we
Yeah.
were talking about it, but they don't know.
Yeah, we got some answers in the comments already, so it's okay.
Okay.
But we're not all in Missouri now.
No.
Yeah, no,
was funny.
the timing is rather amusing. They have definitely raised this particular question on multiple occasions, though, even before BTS went into the military.
Not this
But-
week though.
No, but
Maybe
yeah,
not this month.
yeah, no, it was not needed right now. Feels a little.
Yeah. But somebody in the comments is saying that if this happened before they went to the military, we would not exist, and that's true.
I don't
The
know.
project would not exist.
I don't know that it's necessary
So
because I don't think this is my personal opinion. Okay, I don't think that BTS would have taken the exemption unless it was offered for everyone.
Correct.
If it
I think
had
if there was
just
something,
I would agree. Because there
I
was
don't
that
think they-
weird,
Yes.
weird like half exemption that was taking place to delay, like, but you
Yeah.
had to have earned a medal of, but only ever BTS in the history of
Yeah.
all.
I didn't actually look at that.
had
A few other
ever
people have
won.
won that medal. When I was looking for things to correct on Wikipedia, no, not idols. But yeah, I think if there was an achievement, if there was a bar set that other idols could meet or other groups could meet, I think at least some of them might have taken the exemption. I think some of them might have said, no, I want to do this anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I think they definitely don't want special treatment that way. I mean, it's not like they don't think that they have achieved a lot, because they do, but they don't want to be treated differently in the way that makes other people feel less than. And so that, which is a great example. And do I think that they were all like raring to go and serve their military service? No, but I think that they were happy or fine to do their duty and didn't want to be singled out in that way, because that would make other people feel.
And And I think that they also got some heat about it, before they went. Like even RM said that he would go to bars and hear people talking about them going to the military or not going or this or that.
Yeah.
And they made it very clear that they were going to do it because even Yoongi, in one of the lyrics of one of his songs, actually says, when it's my turn, I'll do it. So I agree with you that probably they were like going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
What's interesting to me, though, about this whole conversation is the timing of them making this announcement that they're considering it. It just is weird to me that they chose
now.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
It's weird.
We don't know what prompted him to make it. Like, I've seen the quote, but I don't know if he was in an interview and somebody asked a question and he said, yeah, maybe we should do that. Or if they just came out of nowhere and said it randomly. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it is still interesting one way or the other because, again, we've heard this song and dance before.
Right.
Let's see if this time turns out to be any different. I mean, I do think, because I think we've said before, it is weird that they include like classical musicians and things like that.
Olympics.
Pro gamers.
Athletes, pro gamers. Yeah.
Exempt. And now they bring in a lot of money. Like, it's not like they don't earn their keep. They definitely do. They bring in a lot of revenue. But the K-pop industry brings in a crap ton of money for South Korea. So it makes no sense why they would also not be, at least with a sort of, like as Katie said, like a tier criteria list.
Yeah, if you won X number of dasangs, if you won, I don't know, if you hit a certain number of sales or a certain like it has to be something like flat that other groups could achieve.
Yeah,
right, like a blanket thing, like the pro gamers and the Olympic athletes make a lot of sense, to be honest, because they have a very, very finite career window. You take either one of those groups of people out of their career for 2 years or 18 months, they're done. They will never go back to it. Because like, you cannot stop an Olympic athlete or a pro gamer in the middle of their short career at that elite level, and they're not going to go back. So it made sense. Those categories made sense.
I mean,
but like, I don't like the fact that, like, classical musicians can be exempted, but idols cannot. So I do agree with Katie. Like, there needs to be a bar of like achievement that is attainable, and then everybody who reaches that bar can.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Because the programmers and the Olympic athletes, there's a bar. You make it.
And I don't know if it's based on sales or based on
level of gaming. So
I'm looking at numbers.
Somebody asked, do we think that Korea is experiencing an economic impact from BTS being in the military? Possibly. We know that K-pop revenue overall has declined, although the theories behind that are more to do with an economic decline or depression. I don't know if it's technically a depression, but some sort of economic slump in China, which is apparently a huge consumer of K-pop. So I don't know, but like we do know that they have been putting out more and more content since they've been enlisted, many more times content than they did previously, and they're still making less revenue.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at numbers, and K-pop is 1.7% of Korea's GDP, which is almost 2%. It's a lot.
BTS is probably half of that.
Yeah. Plus, I think you have to look at, when you look at groups like 17 or whatever, the number of years it will be until they are all together again is like mind blowing.
Well, that's what BTS.
Once they all go at the same time, which we don't think they are doing.
Right. We don't think they are. So
yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, it really is. And it's kind of the same thing as Doc was saying with gamers and athletes. Like this time is like the prime time years of their career, and to take them out of it in that time for 2 years is, I mean, and some groups haven't even survived it. Some groups have disbanded
right
after they came back,
military service, and they never got back together, and so it can be really very detrimental for them.
Yeah.
Well, I think that will be good though, because a lot of people are saying, well, yes, those people they ended their career, BTS will change that. Absolutely. I think the great thing about BTS is they paved the way in a lot of ways. And this is going to be one of them. They're going to show you can take a leave for a while and come back and pick up where you left off. I mean, there's a lot of work that has to be involved, obviously.
I mean,
but
they left for 2 years, but they haven't left us alone.
Right.
That's for real.
That is going to be, like Stephanie's saying, when we talk about Bangtan paving the way, once again, they're showing the amount of absolute intensive effort before enlistment necessary to keep the fans attached while you're gone. It's not just disappear for 2 years and come back and hope that they're still there. It's making them stay by constant releases and constant, things. The amount of work, though, that they put in before they left was astronomical. And so now it's a new standard that, we'll see. Like people, you got to work. But yeah, I think you're right. They set a new standard. They set a new guideline, and I think we're going to see a huge change in K-pop groups moving forward as they hit into their military enlistment.
do you think it's the chicken or the egg? And I'm going to ask it this way. So the comment was made, many groups do not survive after enlistment. Is it they don't survive after enlistment, or many groups were already kind of ready to go their own way or do whatever, and they use the military enlistment to kind of be the natural break that then they could come back out and go a different way?
It's probably some of both.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, I think that sometimes, let's be honest. I mean, I think we've said this before, and Stephanie, you know this all too well. But when you're in the military, it can be a very life-changing experience. Even, as short a period of 18 months, can definitely change you in some ways. And so, what you think you want when you go in can end up changing and being something different when you come out. So they might think that they want, something when they go in, and then when they come out, it's different. Yeah, especially with these smaller groups, depending on what their career was like before they went in, they might do a lot of thinking, and who knows?
Yeah.
So probably a healthy amount of both.
Yeah.
I think both.
Yeah. Keeping the fandom during the hiatus. Yeah, because again, nobody had done what paving the way. Nobody that I know of had done what BTS did in terms of creating so much content that there isn't time to miss them.
Speaking of weak tea, and BTS paved the way. I don't think this made the agenda. For those who don't know, the government of Brazil and the ownership of Twitter are fighting. And there was a Supreme Court of Brazil case that said they had to shut down Twitter. And that happened last night. Was it last night or the night before?
Night before.
Yeah, the night before.
And the Brazilian armies on Twitter, who do a lot. They run a lot of fan base accounts, which we didn't know until they were all saying, hey, by the way, we're leaving. Goodbye. Leave us on Blue Sky. One of the things they did was chart Microcosmos, because that was the last song that BTS performed in Brazil in 2019.
Aww.
And so they charted Microcosmos, and they all tweeted BTS paved the way on their way out. So we hope that they will be back soon. We hope that it will all be resolved. But until then, there's a little Brazil-shaped hole in our hearts.
Yes.
I just saw a B Army commented on my TikTok for today and said, "Oh, I'm so glad I found you, because I don't know what's going on there right now because we don't have it." And so I was like, "Oh, yeah, we can share. Come to our Discord or come to our channels, and we'll share what we see."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big giant hole being left by the Brazilian army.
Yeah. A lot of fan base accounts. And yeah, just sad.
Why are you doing this to me right now? Can you hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
What is it?
It's
What is it?
It must be my husband. Either that or it just started printing something out of nowhere.
It's fine. It's fine, Katie's husband. We only do this at the same time every week.
I'm surprised you haven't had your weekly fight.
Yeah. Katie, do I know why they're fighting? It's something to do with the controls that basically Twitter does not want to follow the laws of Brazil related to how their website's set up. And Brazil told them to do it. And Twitter said, F you. And Brazil said, fine, yank.
Stupid, tiny legality stuff that ends up in big consequences.
Probably related to privacy. I'm not sure, but something about the way Twitter is set up did not comply with Brazilian law. And Brazil pulled the plug.
The plug.
It was 7 accounts. 7 accounts did it for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And that is,
This is why we can't have nice things.
it was the Brazilian equivalent of Chinese taking the pandas from the zoo.
No,
That broke
don't do that.
Seriously? I'm going to be.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Anyway, shall we? Shall we move on?
Yes.
Shall we move back
Yes.
into celebration mode?
Back into celebration.
Celebration.
Time for an absentee ballot, guys.
Should I play the song again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Ready? Hold on.
Get ready to cry.
Hi, Sky. You're just in time.
Sky.
We're getting back into talking about our golden maknae's birthday today.
Yeah.
He's 22. He's 22.
JK.
22. 22. It was my age when he was born. To the day.
I don't want to even
I
think
mean-
about my age when he was born.
I'm not even kidding you.
I already had a child when he was born, so
Yeah.
ow, 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 ow.
Painful.
Painful.
Alexa, I swear to God.
There we go. I was waiting for
My
that.
husband was like, hey, is the printer printing? Can I come get it?
No, I don't need anything right now.
The weekly fight with Alexa.
Alexa, stop. Apparently, she decided it was time for the Grand Ole Opry up in this bitch.
That's amazing.
There you go.
Was it our singing?
I predicted
We did
it. I actually predicted it like 5 minutes ago. So
that? Okay, so Christina, tell me what you created for JK's birthday.
Well, first off, I have to give a shout out to Riven, our mod, because she watched all of the Jung Kook birthday videos to categorize all of them for me. So Riven, very much appreciate your help in that. So what we do for each member's birthday is we go through and we pick our favorite moments. We try to pick our favorite moments because they're all great. And just make a little birthday compilation. So that is up on our YouTube channel right now. And yeah, so watch some of our favorite moments from the JK. It's all the way from 2013 all the way up until his last birthday live, which was last year.
It's super cute, you guys. It's super cute.
So go watch it and you know, give it some love because we miss JK. He had some really great moments on his lives, including some of the moments with some of the other members too. So yeah.
Yes. And I know that there were some people, some sad people in the Discord today, you know, like, I can't believe, like, I really am missing him because he's not going to be live today. And one thing I kept repeating was just remember, this will probably be the only birthday that we will not have him live. Because he as much as we love it, that man loves it more. He loves doing those lives, and so he will not miss another one. I am certain. So we just get through this one, and we're good to go. There won't be another birthday live where we will be disappointed. Hopefully, you know. So
yeah.
Don't be sad. Just go watch our compilation video and reminisce.
After the live.
Yes.
So happier.
After the live. Yeah.
We did.
We did have some members pop up and give birthday wishes. We had J-Hope on his J-Hope popped up. And then RM on his Instagram stories posted that he was listening to Yes or No on Spotify and put a little birthday cake in the corner and some hearts. And then, I found randomly, I don't know what corner of Twitter I was on, but somebody said, oh yeah, William Shatner is a army. And so he tweeted, happy birthday, Jung Kook. And I was
you muted
like,
yourself.
oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Sorry, my alarm went
Thought
off.
he was an army, but I knew that because he's been asked about it on talk shows before, and he's actually like talked at length about why he loves BTS.
I know.
William Shatner.
This was a crossover I didn't know I needed until it happened, and then the
there it
joy
is.
got me.
Yes, Captain Kirk. William Shatner.
I had to bring out my favorite hoodie.
Yes.
Yeah, take your picture.
Christina made a custom Captain Kirk wearing a little JK headband and carrying an army bomb.
And
He would totally be a JK bias. He would totally be a JK bias.
I would like to point out I am a big enough nerd that this is the color of the medic team.
That's fantastic.
There you go.
I love it.
There you go.
I'm getting
Pretty appropriate.
It's giving Dr. Beverly Crusher.
Yes. 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 I love it. So yeah, William Shatner. That's cool. That's cool.
The nerddoms collide. It's glorious.
Indeed.
Am I doing this next one, this week birthday tea? Is that me?
Sure. No, sure.
Big birthday tea. Go for it.
This one
Okay.
Abby's talking about.
I saw this picture and I didn't even think twice, but apparently multiple people on Twitter saw a picture where somebody put a collage together of Jung Kook hugging each one of the members. And then they got mad because there were only 6 pictures.
Which
Even I could do that math.
the math?
People got big mad, and they were like,
on.
I counted. Why are there only
Let me get a
6?
calculator
But
and
the
tell
math, you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you not look at the
numbers.
pictures and figure out which one's missing?
He laughed so hard.
So
Sometimes.
not to worry. All members were represented in that collage. Not to
Please,
worry.
don't worry. Jung Kook was not only there, he was there.
He was
6
there.
times.
6
Yeah.
times.
But here's the thing, it just goes to show, you guys, it just goes to show there are literally people looking for shit to be mad about.
Oh man,
Yes.
Literally.
multiple times people were big mad about there only being 6, and I'm like,
Even I'm not that dumb with math.
Math.
I
it
mean,
was so good. I was laughing real hard. It was good.
you know what though? The urge to count to 7 is very strong. I do not blame
Yeah.
Fashion.
I do
It's
not blame you
strong.
for that. So
I mean, you do it with pretty much everything.
Math be mathin'.
I mean, there were in fact only 6 pictures.
right.
That is correct.
As they should.
Yeah.
I mean,
7 members,
you're gonna
she has
add a
6
7 of
members.
him hugging Army
Or himself.
Or
Oh, yeah,
himself.
yeah, yeah.
That would
or
have been
himself.
Him hugging
But, you
himself, could have done.
No bound PD.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Good job, JK.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
6 pictures.
Oh, it's so good. It was fun. I was
Love to be mad.
I was thoroughly enjoying
Steph is
all the
groaning.
threads that did that too, because there was more than one person who got big mad over it. Because in the comment section, you had a nice mixture of people who were mad and people who were like, "Bro, count again. What is Jungkook supposed to hug himself?"
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
People need to complain. Complainers will complain.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what this next one is in reference to. Global Citizen iHeart. I don't know what this is.
Those are birthday wishes.
Companies who wish
Birthday
to-
wishes.
Oh, okay.
Basically, like practically
Doritos?
every-
Doritos?
But what I want to know is, did
Did Twinkies
Yeah,
wish you happy
Twinkies lost
birthday?
their opportunity. of not.
Twinkies?
I can go look.
Oh my God. And Chicotle didn't? Chicotle didn't wish him happy birthday.
Twinkies could have shipped like a crate of Twinkies to the base.
That's
Totally. Everybody.
Oh, yes,
I don't know.
Twinkies.
Let me see. I don't.
I mean, it would be Hostess, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, because they got them a lot of business. He got them a lot of business recently. So
Really did.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of posts where people put Twinkie cakes up as.
That's cute.
yes, we saw some fun posts on Weverse today. Yep.
Yeah,
And yes.
it's been very enjoyable over here. Yeah, I don't see anything from them.
No, I don't see anything.
All right.
But
Well, Hostess,
maybe
whoever runs your social media, do they have social media? Do you
Right.
have social media?
I do
this
have
now?
social media. I actually have it on my screen. I can show it to you, but there's no.
Oh,
I do
man.
have social media. Hold
Twinkies
on.
fail. You guys need
Totally
to
failed.
get it.
Yep.
Yeah, they do
Yeah, it's great
have
to see all of these businesses or these
missed opportunity.
that
Missed
have worked with
opportunity.
him
Missed
today,
opportunity.
wishing him a happy birthday. It's really nice.
I thought it was cute. Global Citizen had a really cute one because they were like thanking Jung Kook for being part of their like mission and supporting them, and I was like, oh,
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And then of course JK came to Weverse this morning. I mean, we got some drops yesterday, randomly through the day, some pictures. There was an adorable little like video that Big Hit posted of little tiny baby JK
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, very cute.
with his big eyes. It was really cute. But then this morning, I guess it was this morning. Yeah, this morning, JK. Well, for us, it was this morning. Posted a little thing on Weverse, thanking Army for all of their birthday wishes. Made him happy and saying he's doing well, and he wants all of us to do well, and he's going to finish his military service and yes, soon.
He's so
basically.
cute.
we got that glorious photo drop from Weverse.
Mm-hmm.
Previously
Katie had a thought.
There's been tons of photos and videos dropping out there in social media land from his Golden the Moments exhibition in Seoul, and it looks like it's pretty freaking awesome. We when we were talking about it before, we were like, we don't really know much info about it. We don't know exactly what it is, and I guess they did that on purpose because they wanted people to really be wowed. But all of his costumes from the Golden era, everything he wore in like MVs or performance videos or performances, all of those are there, including this.
That's quite the picture.
Yeah, on display. Tons of photographs, including unreleased ones. You know, a mattress on the floor.
The mattress on the floor got me cackling.
The mattress. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's tons of cool merchandise you can get there. Yeah. Lots of didn't one of our project peeps go? Lucky?
I think somebody did. Yeah.
I think she did, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to check into that. Hopefully she's there. She's vlogging the whole thing and will be able to share with us.
That would be great.
Yeah, we'll have to check in.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Katie has something that she'd like to discuss.
Yes,
She's thought of
Sorry,
it.
I forgot some weak tea that happened yesterday because my brain is Swiss cheese right now. So I think we all know, we haven't talked about it too much on here. We all know that there were various protests going around the internets and sometimes physical signs or trucks or whatever going around in Seoul. People saying you should leave the group or he was a bad person, blah, blah, blah. And these people were claiming to be Army. And I think all of us knew that that wasn't true. I think in the last 24 hours, basically one of the things that they did was they had a Google form to collect money donations to pay for protest trucks. And somebody figured out, like, this is not really doxing. They literally just clicked on the form in the 3 dots in the corner. If you click it, it says who owns the form, and you can download the whole form. So they got that person's email address. Again, this person put it there, like this wasn't, they didn't realize it was there, but it was publicly available in the link that they shared. And they Googled the email address, found their Pinterest account, and discovered that they are not ARMY. They are actually fans of another group. I'm not going to say which group because it doesn't really matter. And actually, I can't remember. But they are absolutely not ARMY. So
Does not surprise me.
And the person went to Twitter and confirmed that it is their email address. It is their Pinterest account. And they got mad that they got doxxed, but we were like, you kind of put that information there yourself, dude.
Is it doxing if you publicly release your personal information?
Your own information.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's not doxing if you're too dumb to cover your tracks.
The only reason I didn't really want to talk about this is because I want people to be that stupid again.
That's true.
But they don't want them to know.
Don't worry, they'll forget.
Yeah.
Or they're not watching us.
No, they're not watching us. But you could download the whole spreadsheet of everybody who filled out the form to say that they donated. And like, it was also a form to vote on what the slogan should be on the truck as well, which I know because the link was going around to report it. Because on Google Forms, you can report it for abuse. So I actually had to read the form a little bit to make sure it was reportable. So yeah, I am sure, I didn't personally, but I am 100% sure that list has been emailed to that Protect Big Hit email address. And once again,
an
ARMY.
Waiting for the FOFO email.
Once again, guys, the other group doesn't matter because once again, fan wars are dumb.
Fan wars are really dumb.
If I have to say it every week, I'm going to say it every week. Fan wars are stupid, and we should never blame a group for the actions of some of their fans. Like, we can't blame BTS for some of the stuff that toxic people who do actually call themselves ARMY do. So we can't blame another group for some things that some of their toxic fans do.
Absolutely not. It doesn't matter. But what we do know is that they are a fan of another group, have a Pinterest board for it, that kind of thing.
That's amazing.
I love it when the FAFO hits. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It's
the best part of it all.
This level, but if they do leave breadcrumbs leading to their real identity out there, we will report them to the law.
You fucked around and now you find out.
It's,
Fucked
you know,
around. You
That's a
find
good
out.
one that you should write for sure.
This is going to be her new cipher.
Whole
It's going to be
musical
Queen's cipher.
Like,
you know, I'm also really
So now we're making 5 ciphers. That's what's happening in Kansas City. We're making like songs for every
I'm
section.
also really
and-
glad that
we're not
Bangtan doesn't make business decisions based on things written on the side of a truck.
Yeah.
Also really glad.
Yeah.
It's like they send out somebody from like their their content team or something like that just to like take notes on what's on the side of the truck. Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're really serious now. Wow.
it's
It's interesting.
you know,
Yeah,
I
but
think too about where that money could go, you know, that you
Yeah.
put on a truck.
Don't even get me started. Don't.
Can we talk about this, or are we going to avoid this?
well, can we talk about the truck that is a good truck?
Yeah.
Because
There was a good truck.
agree with.
There was actually a good
there's
truck.
actually a really good truck.
Yeah.
We found it today.
Somebody, I think it was French armies, which they call themselves baguette armies, which I learned a few weeks ago, and it's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Biggest fucking shit
So
ever.
French armies got together,
Merci, French armies.
collected funds. They sent a
Merci.
food truck to Seoul. All of the food from the food truck was free, and all of the leftovers and extra funds were donated to a charity that BTS supports.
Yes.
So that's the only truck we've seen that we agree with.
That is
Going around Seoul, spreading happiness.
Spend your money.
That
is
a wagon.
Of course, the French would send food.
Yep.
That
Of
is
course.
the most beautiful truck of this whole situation. Like to
And I
send
hope the food
stuff
has some
that's
butter on it.
free.
And listen, everybody
come
is
on.
free to spend their money how they want. Everybody's free to spend their money how they want. We just think that perhaps some critical thinking can be applied in some situations as to maybe stop for a second and be like, is this the best way I could be spending my money? Do they need a 15th billboard? You know, things like that.
Personally,
I think that they would rather you spent the money on charity or something for them or something for yourself.
Or like the French army, feeding people.
Yeah, we're feeding people. Just send food.
Or baguettes for Stephanie.
It's the cutest.
And butter, because
Something that looked like
French people love butter.
Baguettes and butter.
Yeah, you know what?
Baguettes
Though,
with butter.
I do think it's really important to say though, you spend your money where you think, no, we're not telling you how to spend your money because we're not here to police other army for how they spend their money. And so,
Yep.
if and the hard part I think is the distance. People desperately want to know that Yoongi is seeing physically and feeling the support, and that desperation of like he has to know how much he means to us, has people wanting to try things in order to get to him, if that makes sense.
And we talked about last week how desperate and what was the word we all use? We all use the same word independently. Helpless. I think we felt helpless.
Yeah.
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 When you're
It can be hard to feel like that. And like, there's nothing, like you can't do anything. Like, what can I do? But
Well, I think that's why what we saw with the whole thing of people asking El Capitan, can you just give us some sort of signal that he's okay? Because what we were feeling from him was through the letters was maybe he's not okay, and we were all petrified sort of on his behalf. And I think we just wanted him to, I think we all needed to be made to feel better. And part of that is, like you're saying, Christina, it's that we don't know how to show our support, and all we can really do is do it visually or through the charts or whatever, which is also a visual in a way, because otherwise, I don't know. It's a helpless feeling of, I just want you to know that you're loved and we still love you. We are still proud of you and all of those things.
yeah.
I
The
understand.
desire.
I understand. I'll say from my personal perspective, I'm not speaking for the project, but my personal perspective is if you walking down a street and I see my face on a truck and I don't know if it's a good truck or a bad truck, I don't want to have to stop and look.
Yeah.
That's my thing about it, is like, I don't ever want him to be like, oh God, which one is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
It's not the worst thing in the world you could do at all. Like I understand the place that it's coming from. I absolutely understand where it's coming from.
Definitely understand the place that it's coming from. But I think that at this point we've seen so much of it that like it's not outside. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, funnily enough. I don't think it's too much to ask to start to ask Army to apply some critical thinking to this.
Totally.
And just think if they're just start to maybe explore better ways.
Yeah.
I did see that there was okay, Patricia, you might know what this is called, but in Times Square in New York, that is the corner billboard.
Yeah, the corner one. There's several. There's like the corner one.
Somebody rented that got rented out for JK's birthday. And listen,
they do it every year for every member.
We love them. But are they gonna see it? They've even said themselves, like that. I think they've said before on lives or in interviews or something like that like they don't look at that stuff. So they don't look at that. I mean, especially when it's not in their own country. And so, the desire is the desire. I totally understand the desire, but I think that maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I just think that we could maybe start thinking of better ways.
Yeah. I think in terms of critical thinking too, for right now, the Yoongi thing is really dying down. And I think the best thing right now is to everybody let it die down. And, don't keep pushing stuff and trying to do more, because it's like, if it's settled down over there, which from what our sources in Korea are saying, it is completely settled down. So let's not just keep going and going and going. Let it do its thing. And, I think the fact that Jen's out there, people are out there again, they're doing the members. I think that's all a very good sign. Everybody's good. All is well. Let's just move on,
Move on.
Well, I mean, we don't move on in the sense that we stop positive support. That's not what we're saying. You know, we're still charting these albums, and we're still posting positive messages of support everywhere that we can on social media. And so you don't stop that part of it. But I
stop talking about it ad nauseum.
Right. I get it. And also, the longer that we have been sitting with this feeling of unease and helplessness, the harder it gets to, you know, to keep the peace for everything else, you know?
Yeah.
And I've seen some really nasty fights on the Bird app because people are frustrated. They're at the end of their rope in terms of like, you know, emotionally. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a situation where we just have to support each other too as Army. We have to, you know, keep supporting each other and saying, hey, this is a safe space for you to rant, you know, before you go off and put it on Kim Namjoon's internet. Come to the Discord and talk to people or rant so that you can get it out of your system. Again,
you feel like at least on the Twitter side, you're feeling like you're seeing Army still really upset about this and continue.
So what happens is on Twitter is somebody will say we're doing this project, and somebody else will say that's a dumb idea, and then it's all of a sudden who loves Yoongi more, and it's like it turns into everybody's frustrated because we want. Listen. Every single one of us wants to swim across that ocean, put him in our pockets, and hiss like a feral rabid animal if everybody even tries to breathe near him wrong, okay? That's how we all feel right now. And so how it ends up coming out on the Bird app is, no, this is going to show him that we love him. No, that's a stupid idea. And so that's where I think the majority of the tension comes from.
Yeah. Well, again, there's been a lot of national groups who've been really proud to say, you know, my country's Army did this. I totally understand where it's coming from. They say, well, it's not good enough that group did it. We need to have one from my country's Army. So
I get it. And also, we're all working without there is no grand set of rules.
No, we're all doing what we think is best.
Everyone is flying by the seat of their pants.
Everybody's just doing what they think is best.
Either. It's not a competition of whose country did a bigger, more extensive display.
It's understandable that people want
what's happening.
Feel that kind of pride, and
I get that.
You know, I
get that.
Understandable.
So, but I think all of us would definitely agree. It comes from a place of we just want him to know. We just want him to know that we support him and love him no matter what, and that we're disgusted by what happened to him and angry. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Well, friends, shall we talk a little bit about the blog?
Yeah. Chestnut. Are we still doing that?
Yes.
You know
the thing, right?
Yes.
It appears to still be a thing.
It is a thing.
It's like I wake up every day, and you remember those. About to date myself real bad, but you remember those old time to make the donuts commercials?
Yeah.
I wake up and I go to my computer and I'm like, time to read the blog.
Agree.
So I was told that there were 529 days and 75 weeks this blog, so I am fulfilling my contractual obligation. Actually, that's not true. I did not sign a contract, but here we are anyway. Stephanie's about to write up a contract.
I'm doing Katie's angry typing right now.
Yeah, we are almost halfway there.
She's listening. She's listening this whole thing.
We are actually almost halfway there. What did we say it was? Week 36 and a half? 37 and a half, which technically is when we're in Kansas City, which is really funny. We totally planned that, you guys.
Absolutely. Are you joking?
100%. We totally did the math on that.
If I can do math,
We did the math.
Then everybody knows me better than that. Damn it.
That's crazy.
While we're here, reminder that
That's
they'll not.
crazy.
I'm gonna
Give
remind
them-
them.
Okay,
I'm gonna
good.
remind them. Yeah. So this week, week 35, is What If the Moment's Right Now? Right now. It's our first week in Map of the Soul 7, which is, it's a really fucking epic album, you guys. Like, I think I've said before that my favorite BTS album is Love Yourself Tear. I think my second favorite album might be Map of the Soul 7. It's pretty amazing. First of all, it has a lot of those like intro army songs, I think, from the last few years. We talked about this, I think, on a previous live, where we're kind of in that era where a lot of us and a lot of our project base kind of got introduced to BTS, or they discovered them like during the pandemic or like right after or right before. We're kind of in that sweet spot right now where a lot of the songs we're dealing with and exploring are some of our first like BTS songs that we really like paid attention to. And this week was epic. So we talked about Interlude Shadow, which I said this on Wednesday's live, and I said it in our watch party the other night. It was not easy to write about this song. It took me a hot minute because I was really in my feels about this song because it felt like it hit a little too close to home from everything that's been going on. And I don't know if I'm pretty sure you guys felt the same way just listening to the song and thinking about it. But I took comfort in the fact that that's how Yoongi deals with he does it in a healthy way. That's how he deals with his trauma. He puts it in music, you know? He goes into the studio and he gets it out that way. And he's done it before. So here's hoping we can look forward to him doing it again. But Interlude Shadow, and I said in the blog that when I first fell down the BTS rabbit hole, I didn't believe in having a bias because I thought it was dumb. But here I am now. The first person that really made me understand what it was to have a bias was Min Yoongi, and Interlude Shadow was the first song that like I really was paying attention. Like the lyrics like reached out and grabbed me. Now like D-Day, the release of D-Day solidified him as like, okay, this is what a bias is. But that was the first song this was the first song that I really noticed. And so check that out if you haven't yet. We also talked about Black Swan. And then of course Filter, you know, My Time, all amazing songs. And on the watch party, we got to watch all of those performances. So, you know, we've had a lot of fun this week, you guys. Yes.
Well, that car agreed with you.
You did.
Yeah.
It was good car was on.
Yeah.
All amazing. So that was this week that we're wrapping up tonight, week 35. Please go and check it out on the blog if you haven't yet, because this era is really important. It was, of course, it was the start of the pandemic because Map of the Soul 7 dropped right at the end of February 2020. And then we all know what was happening right about that time. And it kind of changed the trajectory of BTS's career, honestly. I mean, it changed all of our lives, but it changed the trajectory of BTS's career because we know now, they've told us recently that they had been planning on dropping that album, going on that tour, and then at the end of that tour, they were planning on going into the military. So this was supposed to be, Map of the Soul 7 was supposed to be a period on the end of their chapter 1. That was supposed to end in like 2020 going into 2021, and they were going to do their military service then. And then, of course, the pandemic happened and plans changed. So if that had not happened, we would never have gotten the things that came after, like Dynamite, Butter, Permission to Dance, the B album. We wouldn't have gotten it, or we wouldn't have gotten them as they were and when they are. And, you know, those singles like Dynamite and Butter, those launched them into a completely different place. So this era that we're starting to explore right now is super important. So definitely go and check that out. Next week, we will have a blog next week, week 36. And it is dropping tonight at midnight. And it is called We All Feel It Together. And it is a continuation of exploring Map of the Soul 7. And we will also have coming out sometime this week Patricia's blog on Carl Jung and the Map of the Soul. So keep your eyes peeped on that for that. Because, of course, the Map of the Soul series, Persona and 7, is heavily based on the theories of Carl Jung surrounding the persona, the shadow, and the ego.
And can I say a little bit about how I'm doing it? I'm following the weeks that Quince is like going through the songs. So I'm talking about the songs on week 33, and I'm kind of correlating them to Carl Jung's theories. I'm using as reference this book that our good friend, Dr. Murray Steen, who's actually a Jungian psychiatrist and psychologist and psychoanalyst, wrote about BTS and Jung, but I'm adding more stuff. So if you want to check it out, it's coming out soon.
And one of the fun facts for this week, week 35, is actually referencing Murray Steen and that book that Patricia just held up. So definitely check that out. So that's this coming week, week 36. We All Feel It Together, continued exploration of Mat 7. And then the week after that, we will have week 37, which that will come out. And that's the week that we are going to physically be in Kansas City. I think, right? I'm mixed up now. Or is that the week we're skipping? Is it that week we're skipping or the week following?
No, it's the week following. We're skipping.
It's the week following.
There will be a blog.
7,
Yes, there will be a week.
37.
There will be a blog out the week that we are traveling to Kansas City, but there won't be a blog the week following that. So what we will be doing, stick with us. What we will be doing is we will be moving all of what we normally do to that following week. So week 37, the week after this coming week, we won't have a watch party. So we'll move that to the following week. Since we won't have a new blog, we'll talk about the previous week's blog in the following week. That may make no sense at all, but it will.
It will make sense.
It will make sense.
We aren't going to be talking about the blog in any way, shape, or form while we're in Kansas City.
We're going to be doing other stuff.
Anytime we do, we should be like have to wear something of shame.
Like that's a bit excessive.
It feels like a targeted attack.
What I do for this project, I don't feel like somebody should be penalized for talking about it.
No, for talking about like, oh, I should be doing that. That's what I'm saying. The work part of it.
Okay, that's true.
I'm not saying talking about the blog. I'm saying the work
I
of
don't
it.
want to penalize somebody if they walk up to me and they're like, "Oh, hey, I really like the blog." Same. Can't talk about that.
No.
Okay, cool.
It's like just the work part, not talking about work.
Our live is not going to be doing like this kind of stuff. We're just going to be like, we're going to be chaos incarnate.
Yeah.
We're going to be,
We won't be
shenanigans galore.
We won't be doing blog stuff.
No,
So many people talking about it. Yeah. It's gonna be the hot topic.
we're not going to sit and edit and publish the blog while we're in Kansas City. We were like, let's just give ourselves a little weeky poo there in the middle.
Same number of weeks for the project. We just rearranged some things. It's going to be the same number of weeks, so don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys.
Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Breaks are good.
Yeah.
And then we'll start when we come back. We'll have a whole new topic because we'll be done with the Map of the Soul era.
Yeah.
It's wild to think about.
I can't believe we're almost out of previous BTS content.
I know, right?
That's kind of nuts.
Like OT7 content. Like, I can't believe we're almost at the end of the current discography.
I mean,
I mean, once we hit solos, we know where the countdown's on. I mean, we got, you know.
Mhm.
I said I was going to write this blog in January. I can't believe that I'm writing it now. I mean, it's like,
know.
what happened?
I know it felt like such a far in the future when we were going to finally start hitting solo months, but we're like,
I went back and I referenced in the blog that's coming out at midnight, I referenced a TikTok that I made literally in like week 2 of the project when I was talking about the song Louder Than Bombs. And I was like, when did I make this? And I went scrolling back through my account, and it was literally like the second week of the project. And I was talking about all of the really great messages that we had been receiving since we launched the project. And, you know, people who were saying things like, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for BTS and things like that. And I was like, damn it, God, they're so good. It's like,
Yeah.
they're so amazing, you know. But like we've been talking, we've been in this. I was like, it feels so far away, and yet it wasn't that long ago. It's crazy. And now we're almost at the halfway point.
And we're going to meet. And we're going to meet in person. The
At
6
the
of us.
halfway point.
Finally.
at the halfway point.
At the halfway point.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, my head is just a loop of Bon Jovi right now, in case anyone was wondering.
Totally. I just put a
Living
note
on a prayer.
in our exec channel that was like, "Hey, note to self for the DJ: Living on a
yes.
Prayer has to be one of the songs we play."
Oh, geez.
I've had a
For
lot
sure.
of seeing that very bad.
For sure.
100%. Yes, we get to see each other in real life, which is, it's going to be weird, but it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to spend a lot of time going, oh, you're so much shorter than.
Well, it was funny because when Jeannie was like, "Hey, I want to put a picture on, you know, our website of your group. Can you send me one?" I was like, "We've never been together. Like, we've never been in the same room. We don't have a photo
No.
together." So
Well,
strange.
in 2 weeks. In
In
2 weeks.
we will. So she was like,
That
"Well,
would
put up
change.
the one of us in Austin together." So she wanted to put that one up, and she goes, "And then as soon as you guys get a group photo, we'll replace it." So I was like, "That works."
That's funny.
That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I still vote for our like headshots on the website smushed together because I think
Oh, like
we
that's a
all
good-
know what we look like in those pictures.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, Kansas City is going to be a lot of pajamas and
Yeah.
In general mayhem.
That's
Lots
true.
of chaos.
You know, we're going to be wearing merch.
Pegasus just showed up in the comments. Didn't she win our first giveaway? Didn't she win the calendar like really early on?
Mhm.
I will always remember that as that was the person that won our first. Yep.
Yes. And like mint is one of my favorite colors. And
Yep.
some of you guys in our comments have been with us the whole time, and we know you, we know, and we see you, and we love you.
Mm-hmm.
We have lots of OGs, and we love you all, and most of you have been in the Discord with us the whole time too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, no more feelings.
No more feels.
Hajima.
Hajima feelings.
Hajima feelings.
No, damn it.
We need the gin bot over here when we say the word feelings.
Exactly.
I know. I was like, I'm kind of like, sometimes
I'm kind of waiting.
pop into the comments. I'm like, oh wait, he can't get into TikTok.
No, doesn't work.
Hey, good news for most of us. We don't have to work tomorrow in the States. It's a holiday.
Speak for yourself.
You have to work?
I have to write the second part of my blog tomorrow.
I'll be working.
Okay.
I gotta figure out these shirts for Kansas City because we got these shirts are out of stock, these sizes. So I gotta figure that out tomorrow.
Oh.
No, she's not coming. I briefly thought about it, and no one would have any fun.
I think that I would be
Including the tiny human.
Yeah, including her.
Yeah.
Her attention span for watching something is like 2.5 minutes, and then she's like, "I know, I don't want another one. I don't want this anymore."
She sounds like me in group meetings, man. I get it.
Yeah, but you have the ability to.
Yeah.
But she's
Yeah,
a tiny little Hobie stand, so I fucking love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves Hobie.
Oh yeah, soon guys, we will be, and don't worry, while we are in Kansas City, we will be going live. We'll
A
be
lot.
A lot.
New York.
New York, New Yorkin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
She's so used to it, she doesn't even know.
New York's over there.
Yes, Panda, I believe we will have some merch with us, but
So
can't-
we
how
have
much?
sample merch that we're bringing, and everything else we're going to order. Just because sizes, colors, and stuff, we can't control all of that.
We'll be repping some merch too to show you guys examples of things.
Yeah, so we have some stuff we're going to wear. We have some samples of certain items we're going to. So I think like we've got at least one of each type of item. So like one shirt, one notebook, one mug, so that you can touch them and stuff.
Yeah, so it was very prohibitive to try to fly in with like a stock of merch, and then everybody else is flying. So like
Just about, yeah.
Most of the people are flying. So
90% are flying in.
Very prohibitive to be like, oh, buy all this merch and then good luck figuring out how to fit it on your carry-on. Plus, you know, the merch people here and here are both flying in. So good luck with that situation.
Yeah.
So it made a lot more sense to bring in samples, and then you guys can order while you're there, and they will be delivered to your house.
And I have a feeling a lot of our attendees are also going to be repping some AP 529.
Yeah.
So there's probably going to be a lot of examples there.
Yep.
You're going to get a lot of like.
Yeah. A lot
You
of
guys that can't join us will want to be. We'll watch it. We'll probably go live Friday night. You won't want to miss it because we're going to be having a costume contest, and we all have to dress up.
That's gonna
as
be-
any member from any era doing anything. So it will be interesting to see what everybody comes up with. They're doing it in
so
Europe as well.
excited.
So
And we haven't decided yet, but since we won't be doing, I don't think, are we still planning to do a Wednesday live that week? Probably not. Since it's the day before. I think
Wednesday is the day before. Yeah.
Yeah.
we might replace it with the Friday. So we might go, I don't know if we're going to go live. We might go live from the project account, but I think we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
And since we probably won't
As
go live.
usual, we're figuring it out as we go along.
Make sure if you're not in Kansas City, or maybe even more importantly, if you fucking are in Kansas City, you have at the very least Stephanie and the project account, but really turn the notification on for all 6 of us, because you never know. When
You
any
never
of
know
us, we're gonna
which one of
pop up
us.
live doing
Any of
chaos,
us can go live.
shenanigans, and absolute fuckery during this weekend. So turn on all the notifications, because the random live starts will definitely be going
Make
on.
sure you're
while-
following all of us.
yep. And turn on
Yeah.
notifications. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
because it may be all hours of the day or night. You never know.
It's
Um,
going to be chaotic.
It might be
We're gonna want you
completely
to
out
do
of
that.
schedule.
It will definitely be out of schedule, and it will
I think
be
the only
random.
thing that will stay on schedule
mean,
for is maybe Sunday.
Just think when you get a random notification from Weverse in the middle of the night that one of the guys has gone live. That's might be what is happening in Kansas
Yeah.
City.
Riven just
Yeah.
put a note out there that said, "Are you sure merch just went on sale on Weverse?" So
Well, we're wrapping up then.
yeah, we're wrapping up.
So we're all checking now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
All
guys,
right.
as always, for joining us.
Yeah.
Yep.
We love you all.
We will see you Wednesday night.
Yes. We'll
Wednesday
see you Wednesday on the project account, Army Project 529, here on the Tiki Talkie.
Tiki Taki.
We have a new blog
Yay.
dropping tonight. Make sure you check it out.
And go sign
and
up for Seoul and South Korea. We're not just staying in Seoul. So.
go to armyproject529.com/links. You'll find a link for that trip if you are interested in joining, and you will also find a link to our Discord server if you would like to join us over there and have not yet done so. You can partake in all of our watch parties and our different events and just kind of join the community and come and hang out with us. And we've got lots of fun discussions going on about different things.
Yep.
And it's kind of fun.
Yep.
You can find us on all the social medias at Army Project 529.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Okay. Night.
Thank
night.
you.